Hi everyone, welcome to BookCravings. Today I'll talk about the books I've read in May. The Name of the Wind, and I believe this will be an unpopular opinion. It was actually the first book I read in May, and I was expecting much more of Patrick Rothfuss's work, and this book is so famous, so many people seem to love it. It was like below my expectations, you know. I didn't enjoy especially the dialogues. I didn't enjoy that those first scenes, they didn't capture my attention. I believe the thing I really haven't enjoyed about it, oh, there are so many things I haven't enjoyed about it, but I'll tell you, and please let me know in the comments your opinions about these things I'll talk about now, okay? I'll try to be quick because I want to talk more about the other books I've read, and I don't enjoy long videos. I try to keep them under 7 minutes. So going back to The Name of the Wind, I haven't enjoyed the main character. Quote, at the beginning of the book, when we learn about his childhood, the author, Patrick Rothfuss, makes everything he can to make us believe Colt is amazing and brilliant and super smart. And after some things happened in the book, he spent many years like begging and robbing, and come on, isn't he brilliant? Couldn't he manage to survive doing other stuff? He was 13. 13 is not so little, you know, especially in this context of fantasy books, and I was really disappointed with him the entire book. I can't buy this idea that Colt is brilliant so far, you know, and I have enjoyed the girl here. I forgot her name. I hate the school, the university, you know. I think I can't deal with this kind of schools anymore in books. It's beyond me right now, you know. It's always the same thing. We have some nice professors and bad professors, and Draco Malfoy. It has a version of Draco Malfoy here, and no. So I believe I gave it 3 or 3.5 stars because the universe, the world building is a little interesting, but it didn't impress me at all. Next, I read Winnie the Pooh and this beautiful illustrated edition by Folio Society. It was so cute, so adorable. It is definitely a book for younger audiences, but it is really enjoyable because it's cute. You know, the dialogues are brilliant, super adorable. I strongly recommend it, and I was really glad I finally read it. And continue on. A huge surprise. The classic book I read in May was Moll Flanders. I put this book on my TBR because I have this beautiful copy here in Portuguese, but I wasn't expecting this book to be so amazing. It was super exciting. The story, the plot, and the way the story is told by the main character, Moll Flanders. She's telling 60 years of her life and her mischiefs and the things she does. This woman is like serious business, you know. She's like pioneer of the working girl, and she goes there and she gets what she wants, and she survives the way she can, you know. It is really, really cool. The language here is really intricate, but it's enjoyable at the same time. But I don't know how to recommend this book, but it is a book that it's like plot driven, at the same time character driven. The character is not deep, you know, she's a little superficial, but she is enjoyable, and there are things happening in this book all the time. It doesn't have a single boring moment, and I find it great, especially on classic books. It goes until she's like 60 years old or almost 70, and things continue to happen to this woman. She is like amazing. Her life is unbelievable, the things that happen to her. She will become a thief, a whore, a gambler, and many other stuff, and she marries a lot. Despite her flaws, she is an enjoyable character. At least she was to me, and I sympathize with her since the beginning, since the first pages, and I believe this is really important. Okay, I stop talking about it and I go to my next book, which is Stardust, another book that everyone seems to enjoy, and I enjoyed it from the middle until the end, because the first half it was really boring to me, I must be honest. I wasn't interested at all. Tristan to me was really flat. I didn't enjoy him as a character, but from the middle until the end, when we have the star and she appears in the book, I started to like it and I enjoyed it much more the second half. So I gave it 4 stars. It was nice, it was cute, it was beautiful, but just from the middle until the end, the first half, I haven't enjoyed it at all. Okay? And I listened to 2 audiobooks, 2 amazing audiobooks. The first was Matilda by Roald Dahl, and I listened to a version narrated by Kate Winslet. It was great. She was a great narrator. My god, the woman's really talented, you know, the way she interpreted the characters. What else? Oh, I listened to Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury, narrated by Tim Robbins. It was great. Visceral from the first line, from the first sentences. The style of the author, it was really enjoyable, interesting, a little poetic. It was really cool. And I started reading North and South by Elizabeth Gaskell, but I probably dedicate an entire video for it because I'm really surprised. It is so great. The romance is amazing. It's like Pride and Prejudice, but the context is so much complex, you know. I'm loving it so far. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's talk about these books I mentioned in the comment section. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.